Hello. How are you? Hope you're well. Just going to get straight into the video today. I'm not going to waffle on, and you enjoy, and I'll see you on the other side. This story is a true style retelling, inspired by multiple real cases where victims were hidden inside ordinary houses. Names, dates and locations have been blended for narration. The horror is real. The account is not. But it's still spooky enough to get you thinking. Some houses whisper with history, but others hide horrors beneath the floorboards. This is the story of a quiet London street, an ordinary man, and a body hidden in a basement for months. This is
The Body Under the Basement.
In the heart of London during the 1960s, there was a quiet suburban street, the kind where everyone knew everyone, where curtains were drawn in neat rows and life moved at a slow, predictable pace. But behind one of those ordinary doors lurked a darkness that would shatter the illusion of safety for everyone who lived nearby. This is a story of a house, a hidden basement, and a horror that no one could have imagined. The house in question looked normal. A small garden in the front, a neat terrace, windows that caught the morning sun. Inside, an elderly man lived alone. Neighbours described him as polite, quiet, unassuming. No one expected that beneath his ordinary life, a terrifying secret awaited. He kept to himself. He greeted the neighbours politely. Sometimes a woman would visit. She seemed harmless, friendly, someone in the neighbourhood, but one day she simply vanished. No screams, no arguments, just gone. It started slowly. Neighbours noticed an odd, sour stench drifting from the house. At first they thought it was rubbish left too long in the summer heat, or maybe perhaps a dead rat in the garden. As days passed, the smell grew stronger, fouler. It lingered in the hallways, clung to the front steps, and sometimes seeped into the neighbouring homes. People whispered among themselves. Some said the smell was like rotting meat, but sweeter, almost deliberate. Finally, the smell became unbearable. A complaint was made to the authorities. Police officers came to investigate. When the officers entered, the house seemed ordinary. Dusty floors, neatly stacked chairs, curtains drawn against the morning light. Nothing appeared out of place. But then, they noticed the basement door. Heavy wooden panel, barely used, tucked behind a hallway cupboard. The air around it was thick, almost vicious with the stench. The lock was broken, and when it swung open, the officers recoiled. Inside was the source of the horror. The body of a missing woman, hidden away for months, possibly longer. The exact method of concealment was grotesquely meticulous. She'd been carefully placed, her body positioned so that she would remain unnoticed, even as if life continued above. The basement smelled of death and decay, and damp wood and stale air. The temperature seemed colder, heavier, almost unnatural. Every corner hid shadows that twisted and shifted with the flickering light of the officers' torches. The horror didn't end with the discovery. Neighbours and investigators realised just how ordinary life had been above. The elderly man had lived ate, slept, and walked in that house while the body remained below. It was not a crime of passion or a sudden outburst. This was calculated, deliberate, and pure evil. The man had hidden life and death together, maintaining the facade of normalcy, while beneath him a person's life had ended. Neighbours spoke of feelings of being watched, even after the body was removed. Some claimed they could still smell the rot in the corners, as though the house itself refused to let go of its secret. The terror of this case isn't just the act itself. It's in the silent menace of hidden death. It's in the idea that the quiet neighbour, a polite old man, could contain such darkness. It's in the thought that a normal home, a familiar street, could hide a horror that nobody noticed until the smell forced it out into the open. Every creak of floorboards, every shadow of the corner of your eye suddenly becomes sinister when you remember that evil can exist where it seems impossible. When the news broke, Londoners were horrified. Newspapers described the event in careful, trembling prose. The idea that an ordinary house could hide such crime gripped the city with fear. Neighbours moved out. Some sold their houses immediately. Even years later, locals whispered about that street, describing it as cursed or tainted by death. The elderly man was arrested. The trial revealed that the meticulous planning, the patience and the eerie calm with which he maintained his facade. But the story didn't end there. The house itself, even after cleaning, seemed to carry an atmosphere of dread. Visitors reported feeling watched, hearing faint footsteps in empty rooms, and smelling decay when nothing remained. The real terror of the body under the basement is the normality of the killer. Unlike sensational serial killers, this was a man that you could have met on the street, smiled at, and never suspected a thing. The crime reminds us that evil doesn't always scream. Sometimes it waits quietly, meticulously, and patiently until it is discovered, long after the work is done. And for those who live near the house, or even walk past it, decades later, the question remains: what could be hiding beneath your own floorboards? Well, there you go. What did you think? I'm going to firstly say, obviously, it's not my usual style of video. The reason being is because I've been wanting to try something a little bit new and a little bit different, and so I kind of like tried to drip it in, like almost like urban legends sort of style, and I've done quite a few of those and I've had some good receptions from them, so I thought I'd do that. So yeah, that's why. In other news, you will have to excuse the state of me today. I look a mess, and it doesn't help that my camera has decided, you know what, I'm going to mess all your settings up for no reason at all, and I'm going to throw everything out of bonk, and I'm going to put all the colours all weird and bright, and honestly I have nothing but issues with my camera, and I don't know why, because I don't see other YouTubers moaning about their cameras, but mine just is, it's got its mind of its own. Honestly, it drives me bonkers. Anyway, next video, I'm trying to work out where we'll be with this video, because I've uploaded a couple already, and I'm going on holiday, and I might actually be on holiday when you're watching this video. I'm not sure where it's going to fit in, but I know it won't be a Halloween video because I've got Halloween put to the side, if you like. I know what I'm doing for Halloween, and it's hopefully going to be something a little bit exciting and good, special, maybe, who knows. but it's not going to be Halloween. This will be before Halloween. So anyway, I also wanted to say I've actually bought some really good looking horror games, and I can't wait to play them. They look really cool, and I just need you to come with me and play them with me, because I'm like, I can't do it on my own. I need you here with me. We need to do this together, right? So yeah, I am looking forward to trying out these games, and there's 2 games. So the first one, then I bought the second one to go with it. So I might do it in like a little marathon thing. Might do the first game, and then I might play the second game. Who knows? But that's all to come. So I've got that, and I've got lots of games, to be fair, to play. Anyway, I'm not officially a gaming channel, but I do like playing horror games, as you know. So there is that. And I did sort of think I managed to sort out my camera with my game and why it wasn't working alongside my game properly. So there's that as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, I should just do one finger shy, because my husband told me that if 2 fingers is bad luck, I think. Anyway, fingers crossed that we have that sorted, so I can play my game and be down in the screen as well. So you can see me down in the screen, or down in the screen, whatever side we're on. And while I'm playing, so you can see my stupid reactions to the game. But yeah, so yeah, there's that. So I'm actually really quite looking forward to playing them. So anyway, enough waffling for me today. I'll see you in the next one, and take care of yourselves and keep smiling. Ta-ta.